Happy New Year. It doesn't have to be 1st of January. It can be all of this year is New Year. We had our ups and downs. Many people, many friends have passed away in my friends and families, relatives, and I know some of you may have lost your friends and families. My condolences to everyone who have lost their near one and dear ones. Anyway, to start again with my trip, my life in Mombasa. Long time ago, we all used to gather, the children, my younger brothers and all, they were very young, and we used to go for picnics to Sisal Estate, run by Malayalis, of course, and doesn't belong to the Malayali, it belonged to some Shahs or somebody, or some English people. But we used to have a fantastic time. I always look forward to those days. And it was great to go for this type of picnic. I miss that very much now. But I suppose that's life, missing. I remember going to Changamwe, where we used to live once upon a time. And there used to be an African chap who, there used to be a glass factory or something just in front of just a way in from where we lived. And we stayed with my granduncle, who was a great womanizer, Uncle Madhavan. That great uncle, that is my mother's uncle, my Amaman, my mother's Amaman. But they're all gone now. Then there were many others, but I remember this very distinctly that there used to be a Gujarati family who worked in that glass factory, and his daughter was very young. She was maybe about 9 or 10. And she used to get down from the bus in Changamwe, or was it Kojombo? I'm not very sure. Can't remember the place where it was. But Mombasa has changed now. They got flyovers and all sort of things now. The roads are their main concern these days. They don't give a damn about the people who are living there. There are so many poor people. But what to do? The government just ignored them. And that's what I think. They want money in their pocket. They want work. And they're very hard-working people. Anyway, coming back to this Gujarati family, this African big Jaluo fellow, he molested her, raped her. And it was a big case. They caught him and gave him a beating so much that he didn't want to live again. They castrated him. That's the worst part. He'll never do that again because he hasn't got anything to do with. Anyway, that was that. And all the, during Easter time is the time when we used to have East African rallies, and they used to pass through Changamwe, Kojombu and all, go to Mombasa, take a round and come back to Nairobi, Arusha, Moshi, and all those places. I can't remember how this thing, how the routes were now. And it was marvelous those days, going and see the races. And forgot his name, Singh was there. Anyway, that was that. Then we have been to Bamburi beaches to have our picnic. There I used to swim in the sea, never thinking that I could be swiped away from the land, because I seen my father and all the grown-ups swimming so far away. And from the land you could only see their small heads popping out from the sea. So I used to do the same thing, but there is undercurrent where the water is pulling you towards the sea. And all you can do is dive down and swim from down in the water. If you stand on the sand is pulling you back. But the water, you can try and swim back to the land. I've been caught a couple of times, but I swam across. That's why I am here now. And hopefully I'll stay on for another year. I'll be 87 this year. And I believe most of you guys have written to me the nice things about me and all that. And I appreciate it very much. Thank you. And I'm not naming anybody, but thank you for writing in my global grandpa and listening to me. That's the main thing. I have many friends here in the UK, and there's a group, there are many groups as well. Sometimes I fall out of the groups and I go back in, and maybe that's the way life is. I keep forgetting names. Today, a best friend of mine who used to work for me when I used to work in ICI came to see me, and it was really marvelous to see him again. He was a young pup. I trained him, and maybe he's showing his appreciation. And he was also, he did his apprenticeship in, in ICI. ICI is no more now. It's only, or James something, I've forgotten the name of it. I keep forgetting everything. I'm trying to do some painting, and my hand shakes, and I can't do the painting. I forget things. Sometimes I had a shower this morning and I forgot I had one. That's the way my mind works nowadays. Anyway, that's that. I can't carry on talking about it. I had many adventurous time with my father when he was in Mombasa. And when my father used to go to the deep into the mainland to see the villages, people who are suffering. He used to give them some money. But poor fellow, he never had much. All he had was the wages he got. From that, half of it he sent it to his brother. And anyway, no point in talking about spilt milk. It did happen. It's all the past. But we are talking about the future today. Even last year when I went to Mombasa, I was very sickened seeing the place I grew up gone down the drain. They built up big skyscrapers of concrete buildings. And they don't maintain those buildings. If they maintained it, it would look nice. I think it has lost the charm of the paint has all fallen off. The rain has taken the paint away. And things like that happens in many flats and houses. And it's an eyesore. What can you do? Can you try and teach the locals how to maintain it? No, you can't teach them. They are doing their best. The locals, I know a few of them. They still lives in Mombasa. I still have contacts with them. And they are marvelous people. They're trying their best to live. But what to do? The government is not helping them. They're not supporting them, not giving them a chance to live. The houses they live in are maybe 100 years old, the flats. They're 100 years old, never taken any maintenance. Nobody does any maintenance. Nobody gives a damn. That's how it is. But they're still living and they are having a nice, remarkable time. Some people are keeping chickens and selling eggs. Some people are selling eggs, buying eggs from other people and selling them. That's the only way they can live. Once they reach their retirement age, they have no job and no money coming in. It's not like here we have pensions and, mind you, Labour's taking away our pension. Labour's against us because we older people, if we die, then he doesn't have to pay any pension to us. That's what he's looking for. Anyway, he's got a lot of people resigned from his cabinet. Thank God for that. And he should go as well. I'm not naming him because everyone knows he's a moron. So, friends, I can't talk much. I don't think YouTube is going to allow me to talk very long. So take care and God bless you. Have a fantastic year this year. I can't walk more than 10 feet and I lose out of breath. I'm out of breath. I don't know if I have asbestos in me, in my lungs, or is it because just I used to smoke a lot? I have no idea. But I think something is triggering my lungs and my breathing is getting worse. And I hope I can breathe properly. My son-in-law says, get an oxygen cylinder and start taking oxygen into my lungs. I don't know if that is going to help. Bye for now. Take care.